And so we are doing this in honor of the tragedy, the tragic loss of property and life that occurred here in California from the fires. Actually, I feel like a lot of people think about what happened here in California as just a bunch of rich people lost their houses, which is, true to some degree here in Los Angeles. But what happened in Northern California, in the city of Paradise, this was not a rich community.
No.
14,000 homes were destroyed there.
Yeah.
The entire city was wiped out.
You can't really wrap your head around just how destructive that is.
Let me show you a video that, I agree, but here, I pulled up some media to kind of show you guys the scope of destruction. So, this is the city. It's just gone.
Oh, I thought that was a wall.
Yeah, me too.
That's an aerial view.
Aerial. God damn.
Oh my God.
It's gone.
Wouldn't it be funny if there was just one house, just
here
pristine?
Yes, that would be hilarious.
Well, I guess not funny. I guess more.
Just one dude who's like
as you're panning across destroyed home footage, the phrase "wouldn't it be funny if" normally doesn't.
No, you're
come
right.
up.
You're right. No,
but no,
it's fucking terrible.
Horrific.
Yeah, my partner at Squanch Games, her brother lost everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like pretty much everyone in California knows someone.
I don't know. I keep asking.
Even if you do have, it's like you.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine
even if you
losing
do, it's like,
everything you
one day,
own?
everything is gone.
Well, it's not like I have insurance. Cool. We'll get back to normal tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like no,
Life is
it's gonna
All
be
your
a while.
paperwork.
Yeah, and also all the irreplaceable things. I couldn't even imagine. We were talking about what would you grab if you had,
Yeah.
I don't know how much time, a couple of hours. What would you grab and load up? And it's like,
I don't know.
no matter what, you're going to get out, and the next several days, you're going to be thinking of all the shit you forgot.
You're gonna
because I have the worst
that
memory.
moment over and over again.
You're gonna be like, oh my God, I forgot
could
to
have
get the
taken
fucking
this.
whatever. I don't know.
15 minutes. What do you grab? Obviously the dogs, right?
Yeah,
that's
the
probably
dogs.
the first
Oh
thing.
God.
That's all I really
all my
care about.
sketchbooks, all my
All
art,
my
original
sketchbooks.
art.
That's the first thing I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
anything that I have years of original art and sketchbooks
Look at
going
this.
back to high school. So it's so I would grab all that if I could. I don't even know where it all is though. That's the thing. I'm not ready to
Yeah, if your
evacuate.
house is on
You know what I mean?
fire,
It's like,
don't have a lot
hold
of
on,
time
give
to
me a
check.
second. Maybe my laptop. I probably would just because it's there's so
Here,
much shit on.
you guys keep talking. I'm just gonna show This is somebody just driving through.
And then my blow up sex dolls,
campfire.
obviously.
I mean, yeah, they're
Those are
basically
irreplaceable.
family at
Some
this
things
point.
are irreplaceable.
I'm not gonna leave them.
I don't
behind.
know. I don't know that I would grab anything but the dog and maybe my laptop.
You
you know?
really,
Yeah.
you really don't
well,
get
look at
attached
you,
to
fancy.
possessions.
Well, I think my mom rubbed off on me in an awful way. Because, she would, throw out my childhood art like that it was,
Oh, my
fucking,
God.
like an old receipt.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Why would she do that?
Trust me, this is,
A long time coming.
this is,
conversation.
I'm in therapy, all right?
Wait, is that really true?
That I'm in therapy?
No. That she would throw
Yes.
your art
Yes,
away?
it
Yeah,
is.
That's
dude,
true.
I had
fucked up.
art that I was super proud of that I made in high school. And I
Yeah.
left there. I'll tell you what, I haven't painted since. And it's
call her
almost
up
as
and
tragic
ask
as
her.
this.
in a way that's kind of healthy because I don't throw away a single sketchbook. I have a closet filled with every drawing I've done since I have drawings from high school.
Sounds like
just
we're-
it's like I don't need
That's
these.
how I see it. I can't throw anything.
No,
there's
I
this
wish
weird,
she didn't throw it away. I wish
sense
I
of
had.
But
legacy.
if you
that
told
stuff.
Ethan tomorrow we gotta move, he'll just pack a suitcase and he's like, okay, let's
Yeah.
go. He does.
Well, I feel like I'm
That's
good.
interesting though. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
I
That's
feel
probably
like,
healthier because
you
you can't
know-
take it with you when you die. You know what I'm saying?
There's certain
It's very
things
Buddhist
that
kind
I
of approach.
know I'm not gonna look out, and I really don't care about. You can carry around everything you've ever touched in your life or cared about or done, but there's some things that you're gonna need, and the majority of it you're never gonna think about, even if you bring it. How much shit is in
Right.
your house there that you will never even think about if it was gone? You wouldn't even notice. You know?
a lot.
I like how we're arguing for it doesn't matter if you lose all your stuff in front of this montage
Yeah.
of people losing
No,
their entire houses.
Oh well,
It's-
I mean,
it's fucked.
If you had a choice, the difference between having everything just blinked out is horrific.
got a lot of media.
Does anyone know how these started, these fires?
How did the campfire start?
I mean, there was so
Dan?
many fires, right?
Well, the problem is that
It was just so windy and dry.
yes, it's the combination
Perfect
of
conditions.
It's like if you breathe wrong on some brush, you start a
It seems
wildfire.
like it's getting worse, or it's a thing that's happening every single year now.
Getting worse and worse.
When the campfire specifically, we believe, was started by our friends at PG&E, the electric company.
Right.
What?
Those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Really?
But like I said, you could almost just like take a spicy shit and start a fire.
That's true, but yeah, some of their equipment overloaded and caused a spark, and that's what started it. They're speculating.
I shouldn't eat.
Why?
Chewing
I eat
into the
mic,
mic.
we'll go
People talk
crazy.
shit about it.
People talk shit about me,
Good to know.
Justin.
No.
Actually, the problem is that huge lack of rain. Those are amazing. There's no rain.
Yeah.
The Santa Anas, which are these
Isn't
hot,
it funny we got rain like the week after, or like 2 weeks after the it was like.
but barely enough.
The worst.
No, I know.
The worst.
It was like, come on, are you kidding me? Now you're gonna rain?
Well, then they're like, oh, mudslides are gonna fuck everyone up.
Well,
but-
exactly. It's like yeah.
On the whole, everything is super dry, and then you get the Santa Anas, which are these really warm, dry winds, and it's just a fatal combination.
By the way, we're at
By the way, we don't know.
14,000.
14,000.
Whoa.
We don't know that much about
14,000,
this.
y'all.
So when
Come
he
on.
says all that, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. If you can just
to
keep on supporting me throughout this.
just to make sure everyone knows.
Have we explained what
Oh, and
Justin's doing
and
right
by
now,
the
by the way? What the fuck Justin's up to?
No, we
over there?
haven't.
I'm not even really.
What are
clear
you
on
doing?
What I am doing.
I don't know if the camera can see this. Justin has laid out over the table. He's assembling some sort of anime figurine doll. He just showed up with a bag full of toys and just wordlessly, silently just started.
So we're gonna
putting
auction these
together.
off when I'm done building these. Someone's gonna win it, and
It's like this creepy little schoolgirl.
I'm drawing secret notes inside each piece.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Joey in because I have 3 donations for write something on Joey,
Oh!
and we have 1 for writing something on Ethan. So I'm gonna pop that into Discord right
You gotta know who that Ethan
Yeah,
donor
let's
was.
Tell me all about it. What do we got here?
now. Here,
Dan?
their name is
Oh, these are good.
Waizu Deep, like Tommy Wiseau. So
Why,
nice.
dude?
and
Why so
maybe
deep?
maybe it's the real Tommy. Maybe.
Oh, that'd be
I
cool.
somehow
That'd be
doubt
nice.
it.
Yeah, so Joey, go ahead and pop in.
Up
and
to
I'm putting the
15,000, guys.
messages
Come
in.
on, we're almost to that first landmark. Now, Justin, I did donate 1,000 because my mom wanted a drawing from you.
Okay. Well, that
Say
the
whatever you
pressure's
want.
on. I
You say
gotta
whatever you want.
draw something good.
Anything.
Something not that
Joey
doesn't
Salas is
suck.
here. Here, yeah. Why don't you join us on the couch, and then when the first, you can just join us here.
Now, do we have like they've specifically requested
Yes.
a thing to be
on
be,
Ethan. Oh, God. Dan says. All right, hang on.
What's it gonna be? It's gonna be hard to beat
So
last year.
on Joey, right on Joey, Bernie Sanders fanboy. Subscribe to PewDiePie and unsubscribe from
Oh,
T
Jesus
Series.
Christ! So where are we? Am I doing
The
the right?
unsubscribe
Yes.
to C series, I just want to acknowledge, was subscribe to PewDiePie, unsubscribe to T series. But since the other one was subscribe to PewDiePie, I figured we could break that up a little
Okay,
bit. It's
go
redundant.
ahead.
It's a little redundant.
And the names, give them a shout out if you would.
Yo, there's not much. What do you want to do?
Whatever.
Where should we do it?
Just go ahead, wherever you got space, man.
But there's not a lot of room.
Yeah, let's start with the neck.
There's a
We're
big
gonna run
canvas
out
there.
of yeah.
Just like unsub,
Does it
like
just
don't
sort
write
of
subscribe,
start
you know.
writing on top of writing as we continue through the?
Just get in there.
See what happens.
So you've got first Bernie Sanders fanboy. Is that true, Joey? Okay.
No, they see my Twitter.
Somehow I suspected that wasn't true. Subscribe to PewDiePie's next and unsubscribe from T Series.
This is interesting. Joey's skin is not accepting the.
Really?
What the fuck, Joey? Joe, you have unusually soft hands. Do you know that? Okay, well, does that make your hands soft? I masturbate a lot too.
The lotion. I got good lotion, yo.
Seriously? Because every time I've shook your hands, Joey, I've noticed you have remarkably soft skin.
Whenever you talk about me on your podcast, you always bring up my soft hands.
Because it's strange. I find it's just so bizarre. It's like I don't ever shake someone's hand and notice that they have remarkably soft skin. But how many times a day do you jerk off? 4, really?
I don't know.
With lotion? Because that's like a whole thing.
See, I use cocoa butter. I like it, but it's
Oh,
also like after
use
my showers, I lotion my arms.
And you
There
jerk
you
off
go.
after
That's
the
what
shower?
it is.
Sometimes before.
Before, yeah, that makes sense.
Makes more sense.
Yeah.
By the
that
way,
makes a lot of
the
sense.
donors who donated for Joey is Garrett Rincon, Buddy Foster, and Solid Shaggy. So thanks.
Thank
guys.
you, guys.
Whoa.
Thank you. We're up to 16,000.
Solid shaggy.
Are you nervous about the jalapeno?
Because the thing is, I'm not good with spicy at all. I love spicy. My mouth's watering, but I'm like, my body can't rejects it.
Really? Huh. Well, if you need to take a shit, you can do it in the pool.
What else am I writing?
Unsubscribe. You can just say unsub T-Series and sub to PewDiePie. All right.
I like how Bernie Sanders and PewDiePie are equally important in the imaginations of our donors. They're like, these are the two causes of our time.
T-Series.
This is what matters.
Series.
Yes.
Series.
Now, while you go ahead,
I'm so grateful
Justin,
I don't know what any of that means.
I have an interest. I have a human interest story. This one really touched me from the fires. The dog waited outside. They had to evacuate.
Oh no.
And this dog.
These dog ones mess me up, man.
I'm telling you, this dog is such a legend. Somehow survived on its own in the middle of this fire and waited outside the house for a week.
This was something. Paradise. A dog apparently stood guard at a burned home for weeks until his owner returned. CBS 2's Sandra Mitchell has the story.
Weeks. Give the dog a break.
Look at this.
Madison is wagging his tail now that he's finally back with his family.
Okay, good. And then
look at this good boy.
T-Series on me.
Last month, Andrea Gaylord fled the deadly Paradise Fire, but she had to leave her pet, Madison, and his brother Miguel behind. 85 people died in the fire. 14,000 homes were destroyed, including Gaylord's. Miguel later turned up in a shelter more than 80 miles away.
Joey, come on, dude. Get it together.
Madison was missing. And then, a few days later, an animal rescue worker spotted Madison at his burned-out home.
Imagine the loyalty of hanging in through the worst of circumstances and being here waiting. It was so emotional.
The animal rescue worker left food and water for the dog, and she went back several times to try and capture him.
It survived,
but he kept his
and then they found it just sitting here waiting.
To leave.
I mean,
Madison is part Anatolian Shepherd. It's a breed known as a loyal
So for
guard
3
dog.
weeks?
A week, 1 week.
Oh, 1 week.
That's when they rolled up.
Watch the flocks, and we're part of
What a
them.
sweet creature.
It's really... It's a comfort.
Oh my God.
Finally, last week, Gaylord was allowed to return home for the first time in almost a month. She brought Miguel with her,
No, she
and
had
she
to
brought a
evacuate.
box of
Right.
wheat thin crackers.
And they didn't know if the dog was okay or
Madison's
not.
favorite treat. There
She
he
loves
was.
wheat thins, the dog.
Madison came running.
In addition,
Oh, look at how warmed his
All right,
heart
I don't
is.
need to-